Coming up next, the Nuggets taking on the Pelicans. For the Denver Nuggets, they pride themselves on each and every step that leads to victory. The preparation, the focus, the sheer will. Each game a new opportunity to prove their identity. Pelicans, Nuggets, the NBA on 2K Sports. Welcome aboard, everybody. This is Wednesday Night Basketball of the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg joining me courtside with our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. They're obviously disappointed with how things are going. Momentum working right now against them.
Well, right now for Denver, they're making a move. Now in the top 10, and this is a team to watch. I like what I'm seeing from them.
And the starting lineup for the Pelicans, Murphy and Williamson up in the forward slots. Jordan Poole is out there with DeJounte Murray. And it's Messi in at the 5 down low. And for the Nuggets, inside for him, it's Gordon and Jokic. Jamal Murray is out there with Hardaway. And it's Watson in at the 3, the small forward. So, Greg, here we are, just about a week into the NBA season. The regular season comes at you fast.
I mean, the games start coming fast and furiously right out of the gate. But you wonder how we made it through summer without getting to see any NBA action.
Using his size on the interior, Jokic extremely difficult to stop down there.
Here's Poole finishing with force. Whoa!
Shook that building all the way up.
And watch out, you don't bring the whole basket down on top of you, young fella.
I don't think he ever wanted to let go of the rim.
Well, you got to make that moment last. Enjoy it for as long as you can.
And there's the call on Zion Williamson. That's his first foul. Hardaway with it. Turned in an outstanding game against Minnesota. Down to 5 on the shot clock. For 3, Murray. It's good from long range.
Look at how instant Murray's shooting can be. Gets the pass, plants the feet, and drills it.
And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. In the corner, Murray with it. Right wing. Fires for 3, and Trey Murphy hits from deep.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Murray for 3, and again Denver with the triple.
Murray has that spirit of you make one on me, I'm coming back at you for mine.
Williamson against Gordon. Williamson, the pass to Poole. There's the pick. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. They're coming off that win against Minnesota.
And really showed their depth when they needed it most. On the road, having to manufacture points.
And, you know, the guys on the bench have great confidence in themselves. And when their name was called, they were ready to compete and contribute.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Now, here's Poole. Really had troubles in that loss to Boston.
That's exactly what you want to see, your big men playing big. Strong board.
And we saw last season the Nuggets, GA, in the final week of the regular season, making a coaching change and a shift in their front office.
A pretty rare situation. Seemed like there'd been a power struggle, and rather than choosing sides, the decision was to just make a fresh start.
Here's Poole, following the score by Aaron Gordon. That one goes. Counted. Denver leading by 5. Murray the pass to Gordon. Here's Jokic, defended by Messi. Jokic kicks to Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
Boy, Murray is a better athlete than he looks. He's actually terrific as an athlete. You have to love seeing him use that momentum to bounce up and throw it down.
Here's Messi. He's coming off a 10-point game against Boston. And here's Watson. Got a piece of it. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Denver.
I like how they've worked the ball inside, getting looks closer in there, and that really helps your offense.
One other thing they've done really well, moving the ball around. They've done a nice job not settling for that initial option and making that extra pass.
That free throw, no good. Clark, there's no question Peyton Watson is a player on the rise.
Yeah, and I think his ceiling is pretty high. I mean, he's a high-effort guy, seems to be a high-character guy because he's always ready whenever his number is called, and he produces in short stints of playing time. And the versatility he brings defensively, major value added.
Pelicans trail by 8. Pass to Messi. Here's Williamson, rejected by Murray. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Murray. And Willie Green wants a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Boston.
I'll tell you, they played hard, they drew fouls, but they could not convert at the line.
And that can drive guys absolutely crazy. I mean, they know they're better free throw shooters than that, but just did not get it done from the line.
A chance to take a look at some stats for Murray. Coming off a terrific season. And he also finished in the top 20 of the assist rankings, making plays for others and making his teammates better.
And let's again give him credit for knocking down free throws at such a torrid pace. He was operating in a steady groove all last season. Here's Williamson, and the dunk by Williamson.
Well, that's just the pure strength and explosiveness of Williamson. Easily finishes there through the contact.
Now, here's Watson. Pass to Gordon. Here's Jokic. Down it goes for his third basket in as many tries.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Here's Poole. High, arcing shot, and he lays it up and in. Poole's got 6.
Tell you what, he's 3 or 4 now. Looks like his game's on offensively.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Well, I spoke with the head coach for the Nuggets. We talked about how to play defense against DeJounte Murray. Coach said, well, DeJounte has made it no secret he plays better with the ball in his hands. So obviously we want to force him to give it up and act as more of a shooter whenever we can. That's easier said than done, but even if it happens a few times, that can change the game. Guys, back over to you.
Allie, thank you so much. Jones checked in for New Orleans. And new leadership for the Pelicans. Greg looking to create a tough, no-excuses mindset.
And at the risk of making excuses, injuries are what held this team back last season. So some of that toughness might be best reflected in their ability to just stay on the court.
Connects from three-point range.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defenders.
Pass to Watson. Here's Gordon. Now, here's Jokic. Defended by Messi. Just 5 to shoot. Elbow shot is on the way. Score the basket. His 4th. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
Boy, he's been a monster this quarter, carrying the load for sure.
Gordon against Williamson. Williamson double team. Hardaway with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Murray's got it. And he comes up with the deuce. Murray's got 12 in the game.
How about 5 of 6 to start? Looks like he brought his A game.
Pass to Misi. Williamson against Gordon. And Williamson gets it to go.
As you expect, Zion getting forceful and dominant inside.
Outside Hardaway. Back to Murray. Gordon deciding where to go with it. Traps in the tray. He's got 5.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
And Willie Green wants a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. With a break in the action, let's show you the teams with the most second chance points last year. 5th on the list, the Pelicans.
This was a team that was really savvy when it came to getting position under the boards and then getting those offensive putbacks.
Gordon against Williamson. And the foul called on Tim Hardaway Jr. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Now Murray. Last game out, we saw him pour in 42. Lock at 6. There's the screen. Poole with no one around. Drills the three-pointer. Poole's got 9 points.
Good to see Poole knock down the long ball. It's only going to help build his confidence.
Outside Hardaway. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Murray finds Misi. Williamson against Gordon. Outside, Jones. Pass to Poole. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
The drive by Jokic. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Right, we see a lot of change in the NBA, but Nikola Jokic always seems to stay in the MVP conversation.
And not just in it, at the top of it. His ability to affect the game is basically unmatched. He dominates in just about every single aspect.
changes for New Orleans. Hawkins comes in for Poole. And it's Jose Alvarado in for Murray.
Shooting 2.
And that one misses. This has truly been a special era, Clark, for this Nuggets franchise.
You know, it has been. There's no denying it. Over the last 5 years, they've held the second-best regular season record after the Celtics. Of course, the franchise got its first NBA title in 2023, thanks to the all-time greatness of Nikola Jokic.
He hits the second from the line. Well, Clark, we've all heard the stats on Nikola Jokic. But it doesn't tell the entire story, does it?
No, it doesn't tell the whole story, but it tells you a series of stories. I mean, Jokic is like the encyclopedia of basketball, Kevin. I mean, I just love watching him play. I mean, this guy does it his own way at his own pace, and his skill level is off the charts. His shot making is remarkable. His unorthodox way of doing what he does is a treat for all spectators of the game.
Now here's Williamson. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down. Williamson's got 6 points.
You cannot shoot the ball much better than he is right now.
Johnson surveying the floor. Here's Valanciunas. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Nuggets lead by 7.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possession.
Here is Hawkins. Back to Williamson. Kicks it out to Jones. No good from outside. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up toward the Denver Nuggets, getting their first of the season at this Pelicans team.
And although they were the better team last year by overall record, this was a competitive matchup for them.
Guys, they split the season series, and you know, there's always randomness to this game. The unpredictability of it. You win some, you lose some, but they certainly want to impose their talent level tonight.
Hawkins with it. Covered by Brown. Hawkins kicks to Jones. Pass to Hawkins. Back to Jones. New Orleans moving the ball around.
2 minutes.
New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Lets it fly. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
Soft defense in that mid-range area, but they got away with it this time.
Here's Tyson. Defended by Jones. The shot no good. Tyson. Pelicans trail by 7. Williamson outside. Over Johnson. And that one's good. Williamson's got 8.
Refining the jumper will be key for Zion, especially adding a little more arc on his jumper. And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. Zion Williamson is one of the most gifted athletes this game has ever seen, but now he's taken his commitment to conditioning to another level. He said, I definitely see the difference. I'm feeling like I don't exert as much energy to get to a certain speed. My movements are swifter. Back to you guys.
A scary thought. Okay, Allie, thanks. And that one is good.
Very versatile. Brown can operate either side of the pick and roll.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. They set the pick. Down low. Here's Messi. Pass to Alvarado. And here is Williamson. Outside, Jones. Good on the triple. He has 6.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production.
Oh, he got it!
Nice goal.
He beats the buzzer!
Count it up.
Oh, big time shot!
How about that?
Woo.
Yo, a bomb at the buzzer. How about that? Unreal. whips this crowd into a frenzy right at the stroke of halftime.
And so it's Denver, ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. And they've done a phenomenal job down low, so many of their points coming right at the rim. We'll return shortly. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And when you consider how Denver is doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Pelicans. Jose Alvarado is out there with Hawkins. Then it's Jones. Then it's Sadiq Bey. And it's Matkovic in at the center, filling out the middle. And never Greg an all-star, but he is a star. Jamal Murray can flat out play.
And he's had his hurdles to overcome with injury over the years, but he's never one to shrink from a challenge. And he remains a prolific shot creator.
The first one falls. Clark taking a minute to talk Jamal Murray here, a talented guard who's had to battle a variety of injuries.
Yeah, when he's been healthy, he's been dynamic and almost unstoppable as a scorer. And, you know, sometimes the injuries show up, and that's part of the landscape of being a pro athlete at times. I know it's been frustrating for him, but he continues to persist and persevere, which is a credit to him. But when he's healthy, boy, he's a special and clutch shot maker.
Here's Alvarado. Still without a basket. Pass to Bey. Misses the three.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Pelicans trail by 11. Bey sets a screen. Pass to Matkovic. Now here's Bey from outside off the mark. Here's Murray. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Valanciunas, good. Valanciunas has got his second bucket of the night.
And he's pretty relentless inside. Valanciunas gets after it down low. It might not always look pretty, but he makes the most of his chances in the paint.
Whistle blows. That's going to be a travel.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost him.
And I tell you what, more brain-neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
Hawkins against Brown. Brown sets the pick for Murray. Fires the three. Bangs home the trifecta. Murray's got 17 now.
Boy, the defense has to respect Murray's range. I mean, there's a reason he's a volume three-point shooter.
Pass to Bey. They set the pick. Looking to end the run. It's stolen by Valanciunas. To the paint. Here's Johnson. Makes it off the glass. Johnson's got his first bucket in this one.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
And Willie Green wants a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Denver making a switch here. Authors checked in. The Pelicans also changing it up. Zion Williamson's checked in for Bay. Poole comes in for Hawkins. And Murray subbed in for Jose Alvarado. Here's Poole. He's got 11. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. They need this one. Pass to Matkovic. It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Brown up top, guarded by Poole. Murray against Murray. With the floater. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%. I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Well, guys, a lot of excitement about the upcoming 2026 draft class, but quietly, some scouts voicing early concern about the quality of prospects in the class of 27. Now, there's still time for players to emerge, but expect this to impact the way teams value those picks.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. Shams, thank you very much for the report. Now here's Murray. Following the miss by DeJounte Murray. The shot missing.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Poole outside. Six to shoot. Back to Murray. Here's the three. Denver grabs the miss. Valanciunas has got 6 rebounds in the game. Murray surveying the D. Pass to Johnson. Here's Valanciunas. Jones against Murray. Again, the miss by Murray. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the Pelicans. It's an 18-point game. Now, Poole. In the corner, Murray with it. Puts up a 3. Again, the miss by Murray. Here's Denver now. Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. Brown, the pass to Murray. Pulls it up. Score that one for him. His 8th field goal. 8 for 11 on a very accurate night.
Well, you don't like to see Murray get on this kind of a roll if you're defending him now because he's creative, and once he gets going, it's hard to slow him down.
Now, here's Poole. He's got 11. And the Pelicans miss again.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Pass to Johnson. Here's Strother. Back to Murray. Valanciunas with a screen on Murray. That shot wide open. 23 points for Jamal Murray.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
GA, the Pelicans reshaping this roster, but plenty of long-term Pels still in the lineup.
Kevin, continuity matters. They've got talent, chemistry, and have weathered the storms together. Now, can they make some real headway?
Yves Missi, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Pass to Jones. Screen by Jones. Shot clock at 5. Here's Williamson. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5 for 8 night shooting.
And wow, Williamson is just so talented, able to make tough shots with the defense in his face.
And Jokic wide open. He shoots. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Jokic has got 10 points.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Here's Poole. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic just got his 4th rebound in this one.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
And here are the Pelicans. After this game, they can look forward to L.A., where they'll match up against the Clippers. And that game will be game 2 of 3 straight on the road. Messi throws it down.
I know Poole was looking for his shot, but he's smart and makes the right pass instead.
Murray, the pass to Jokic. Johnson kicks to Murray. Now here's Hardaway. Trying to find Jokic, gets it to him. Murray outside. And again, Denver with the triple.
We've seen Murray shoot it at over a 40% clip for a season. To me, I think that's a sign of a really good shooter.
Murray outside. Pass to Poole. Over in the corner, Williamson. Outside for Murray. Tries again. And Williamson with the layup. Williamson's got 4 points in the quarter.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
They have a very long way to go to get within sight of the lead.
And from what we've seen so far, guys, don't hold your breath.
Now here's Williamson. 12 points for him. Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Murray. And it's blocked. They retain possession.
And one thing I liked in the first quarter was their aggressiveness to draw the contact, putting the defense on the defensive.
Yeah, exactly. And I think they need to continue to press that advantage. They've got to get back to that. Don't go away from that. It's been working so well for them. Stay with it.
Kicks it out to Jones. Back to Messi. Rejected. Brown against Murray. Jokic with the bucket. Jokic has got 12.
Well, you got to do more than that to stop Jokic. I mean, this guy is a master at converting through tough defense.
1:29 left here in the second. Williamson against Johnson. Williamson kicks to Jones. Williamson with a screen for Jones. Pass to Murray. Jacks up a 3. Denver grabs the miss. Johnson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Now, here's Jokic. He picked up 24 points in their last one against Minnesota.
And he was relentless in that one. I mean, he wanted to be the first to every rebound and almost was.
Here are the Pelicans with the ball. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Pass to Messi. And here is Williamson. He's guarded by Johnson. And that one's good, Williamson. Williamson's got 6 here in this quarter.
Well, he's leading the way, trying to get everybody else going now.
Now, Jokic. Murray outside. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. Murray's got 28 points for the game.
Boy, you could see it and feel it in his eyes at the start of this period. He is on a mission.
Poole with it. Over Brown. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. The Nuggets on top, just dominating this one. And we'll get going after this from Ball Arena.
Hello and welcome. Before we take a look at the action from the first half, a brief overview of some upcoming games.
Well, right now for the Nuggets, they should win this one. But we always talk about these trap games where a team comes in thinking that they could just walk away with it.
Especially when the opponent is thirsty, as is the case here. And going back now to that first half, you could say things are going extremely well for the Nuggets.
Well, they're playing bully ball inside, so much so that, Shaq, I'm gonna let you take it.
Oh, yeah. 1-2. 1-2, 1-2 in the place to be. Most definitely, they seize the paint like a MIC. Me and Ernie and Kenny.
That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. It's been one outstanding game from Jamal Murray.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the New Orleans Pelicans. Inside for him, it's Gordon and Jokic. Tim Hardaway Jr. out there with Jamal Murray. And it's Watson in at the 3. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Now here's Williamson. 6 on the shot clock. Puts up a deep 3. No good on that one. The Nuggets shooting nearly 70% from the floor. They are putting on a clinic offensively. To the middle. Here's Jokic. Yes, and it's Hardaway picking up the assist. Hardaway has got 3 assists tonight.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Now here's Williamson. And Poole gets it to go.
In that time, no dribbling needed for Poole to cash in.
Poole's gone 6 of 11 tonight. More makes than misses. And Greg, we know he's a fearsome dunker. But Zion Williamson also has a soft touch.
And that's a great point, Kevin. He can finish in every way, either hand, through contact, off balance, on the run. A natural gift for converting around the rim.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thank you. The Pelicans are looking to shoot more three-pointers. Zion Williamson said the message has been pretty clear to get him up. That means we've got to play with pace. It helps me a lot just opening up my game. We have options everywhere out in the perimeter. It's definitely a positive for us. Back to you.
Trying to run and gun. Allie, we thank you very much. Here's Murray following the score by New Orleans. Jokic draws the double. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Pass to Hardaway. Now Jokic kicks it out to Gordon. Lets the 3 fly, and the 3 ball is good. Gordon's got 8.
Nice little bounce in their step since the break. 3 for 4 to start the half.
Poole against Hardaway. Murray scanning the floor. Pass to Williamson. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
First in assists, and they were also #1 in our league in terms of fast break points. This team was all about pace, attacking on every possession.
And their assist numbers tell you all you need to know about the kind of team they were. They played unselfish basketball at its best. Now here's Murray. 28 points for him. Pass to Gordon, and here's Jokic. Outside Hardaway. No good with the triple.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him, but luckily his teammates have picked up the slack.
They set the screen. Here's Poole. Rejected by Murray. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pelicans will retain possession. Now off the inbound, and the dunk by Williamson. Nuggets have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. For 3, Murray. That's good, and the assist goes to Watson. Murray's got 31.
Well, his scoring has helped them build and sustain this lead. Now he's trying to close it out.
Here's Poole, and he makes good on the layup.
His passion for the game infectious. What a joy to watch when he steps between the lines.
Murray against Murray. And here's Jokic. He's got 16, and that one, good. Jokic has got 18 points in the game.
And how about the performance we're seeing from him? Not one miss on the day.
Poole, the pass to Murray. Pass to Poole. Count it, and with that basket, he's now 9 of 15 from the floor.
It's been one of those nights for Poole. He is on a heater.
Outside Hardaway. Outside Gordon. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
In so many ways, Gordon is the ideal role player. He gives you great hustle and effort in all areas of the game.
Poole outside, and Peyton Watson gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Murray. Nothing on the board. Pass to Messi. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Williamson, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gordon.
Flying in to deny him at the rim. Boy, I love the challenge Gordon presents right there, coming over to get that shot.
Glad we got the chance to see that remarkable rejection.
Superb anticipation on that rejection, and that'll allow them to stay on the lead if they keep defending like that.
Here's Murray, and they force the shot clock violation. Great team. The Nuggets have gone 6 of 8 on field goal attempts in the third, a 75% clip. Now Watson, pass to Jokic. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
No misses for him yet in this quarter. Solid as a rock.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Nuggets?
Well, I think they've been lethal from beyond the arc this game, no doubt about it. Hard to defend such spot-on shooting.
And another stat that they've excelled at is points off assists. They're moving the ball around and creating great looks for one another.
This past postseason, the Nuggets, Clark, were a part of 2 thrilling Game 7 series.
Yes, indeed they were. They beat the Clippers in the first round and then fell to the Thunder in a very competitive series and ended up giving the eventual NBA champs their toughest test of the postseason.
Denver's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Here's Hardaway. That one drops for him. Hardaway has got 8.
Tip your hat to Hardaway Jr. there, guys. I mean, even in the face of aggressive defense, he stays focused and delivers.
Pass to Messi. And here's Poole for 3. He can't get that one.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Jokic draws the double. It's good. And that's 23 points for Jokic.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Poole outside, pulls up on the wing. Pass to Williamson. Here's Poole. Shot clock at 6. Here's Messi. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Now here's Murray. He has 31. A three-pointer, no good. Williamson left side. Pass to Misi. Williamson in the post. Watson's there. Oh, that's blocked. Bob pass to Gordon. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And when Gordon is launched and in the air like that, he's a mesmerizing guy to keep an eye on and just get out of the way.
Murray the pass to Poole. Back to Murray from past the arc. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Murray's got his first 3 points of the game.
And, you know, we often talk about the importance of confidence for these young players, guys. Murray's showing plenty of confidence there.
Hardaway against Poole. Three-pointer. And Tim Hardaway Jr. with the three. Hardaway has got 5 points in the quarter.
You know, with good shooting form and technique and a knack for scoring, Hardaway Jr. is confident with the deep ball.
Hardaway against Poole. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Tim Hardaway picks one up. And when you look at Jordan Poole's game, GA, what makes him special?
I think it's his creativity and elusiveness. Able to get in his bag, if you will, and play with it and create his shot more or less at will.
And the first one at the line is good. Well, going into a promising draft like this past summer, Greg, are losing teams trying to secure that lottery ticket to the stars?
Well, you look at the last, 4.5 decades worth of champions, only 5 of those teams were led by a player taken outside the top 7 in the draft. So you can see why teams are trying to draft so high.
Pass to Matkovic. Beyond the arc. Poole, no good. Denver's gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. Brown. Now Brown. From deep, Johnson. And again, it's the Nuggets from deep.
You don't necessarily count on Brown for ball movement, but he's an unselfish player, and if he sees you open, you better be ready for it.
And so Poole will bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
Pelicans shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And a season ago, they hit about 75% of their free throws.
And, you know, there was plenty of blame to go around for that. I mean, it wasn't just 1 or 2 guys. I mean, for the most part, the entire team struggled.
The first free throw is good.
And the confidence Poole plays with, you gotta admire. He feels like he can hit from anywhere on the floor.
Denver making a switch here. Holmes checked in, and New Orleans also making a change. Alvarado's checked in. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
He's done a much better job of getting to the line here. Aggressively taking it inside and not shying away from contact. I thought he was settling a bit in the first.
Now, here's Jokic, who's got 23. In the corner, it's Brown. The Nuggets moving the ball around, and the shot is good from Johnson.
Boy, not surprised to see great passes from Jokic. I mean, that's one of his best attributes. In fact, you expect that kind of greatness from the multi-time MVP.
Here's Poole, who's got 23. From deep. And Brown pulls it down. Pass to Brown. Now Jokic, defended by Jones. Holmes wide open. He fires. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Here's Matkovic, guarded by Holmes. Shot's good by Matkovic.
Nice touch there near the hoop.
A minute 20 left in the third quarter. Brown outside. Pass to Holmes for the three. Alvarado grabs the board.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one over.
On the wing, Jones. Here's Alvarado. His three-pointer's off the mark. And there's the drive. Here's Brown. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Brown's got his first points of the night.
Brown's a solid shooter, but a lot of his points come inside the painted area.
Poole outside. Here's Matkovic. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic just got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Brown outside. Inside. Kicks it out to Johnson. Over Jones. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's Denver with a major 39-point lead here at the end of the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Back right after this. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. Denver shooting nearly 70% from the floor. They are putting on a clinic offensively. On the court for the Pelicans, getting the fourth quarter going. Jones and Williamson in at the forward positions. Jose Alvarado is out there with Hawkins. And it's Matkovic in at center.
Over the seasons, you can tell Brown has put in the work and has turned himself into a really good catch-and-shoot guy.
Now here's Williamson. To the inside. Pass to Alvarado. Now here's Jones. To the wing right side. Here's Williamson. And Brown pulls it down.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Johnson, wide open, he fires. And again, Denver with the triple.
And you like to see since the half now, he's finally starting to come around.
Williamson against Johnson from outside the arc. And the basket by Alvarado.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Here's Pickett on the wing. Brown. This one for 3. And the Nuggets hit again from deep.
Hey, Brown is a quality shooter. We've seen him shoot 40% from 3 for a season.
Johnson against Williamson. Well, Clark, with the game becoming more global, some are saying the NBA should adopt some FIBA rules to more closely align the league. Any changes you'd welcome?
Well, you know, Kevin, with all the shooting that teams possess now, maybe the league can get away from the defensive 3-second rule. I mean, there's so much switching and interchanging of players. The offenses are usually so well spread out. I think you should just maybe abandon that particular rule. Throw those big guys a bone and let them park inside at their own peril.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Misi's checked in. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
New Orleans on D. Here's Brown. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
The play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
Here's Misi. Here's Alvarado. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Kicks it out to Jones. Alvarado passes to Williamson. Outside, Jones. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson.
I've got to say, this is a nice pass by Williamson. Everyone expects him to finish there.
Johnson outside. And you look at the G League's impact on player development, Greg, it's become very significant.
And I think the two-way contract was a great addition as well, allowing players to contribute with the big league team while also developing in the G League. What a great combination.
Second personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for New Orleans. Zion Williamson.
Shoot 2.
Taking 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
Well, with his attacking style, Williamson spends a lot of time at the foul line.
Zeke Naji, he's checked in for Denver. And both free throws good for Williamson.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second despite being down.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
And Brown throws it down hard.
When Brown gets ahead of steam, headed to the hoop, it's hard to stay in front of him.
New Orleans has gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Pass to Jones. Williamson outside. Driving in. The shot, no good.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And stolen by Williamson. To the paint. It's stolen by Valanciunas. Now here's Brown. He's defended by Alvarado. Brown the pass to Valanciunas. So, Greg, in 2021, the NBA creating the Kareem Abdul-Jabbar Social Justice Champion Award. It's so great to recognize the work that's being done by so many NBA players.
It does, Kevin. And these players who are not just giving back, but giving a voice to the less fortunate and trying to shape policy towards justice and equality. And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Here's Messi. There's Williamson with the 3. Rebound by the Nuggets. Brown's got 4 rebounds in this game. Naji. Denver needs to get off his shot. Brown, no good. And it's Jones with the ball for the New Orleans Pelicans. Here's Hawkins. And the layup's good off the glass.
Given the size disadvantage, you have to have a lot of confidence to take that shot.
And you know what? He does. I mean, in the NBA, you've got to have ways to score over defenders of all sizes.
Now here's Johnson. Pass to Valanciunas. Over Messi. And misses it off the right side of the rim. New Orleans has gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. Williamson right side. Buries it down low. Williamson's got 20 points.
And he's capable of being so dominant offensively. Zion just trampling the defense.
Johnson with it. G.A. just when you think you've seen it all. Last season, a father and son playing as teammates. NBA history continues to be made with the Jameses.
Yeah, LeBron and Bronny James taking the court together. And if other players can emulate the longevity of LeBron, perhaps it won't be the last time we see it happen.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Brown the pass to Valanciunas. to end the cold streak. That's tipped. Alvarado up top, covered by Johnson. Back to Alvarado. Over in the corner, Williamson. Pass to Alvarado. They get it again. Nisi.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Brown, the pass to Johnson. And here's Valanciunas. Banked in off the glass.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Now here's Williamson. Pass to Alvarado. And the three off target.
And maybe, you know, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the threes.
Valanciunas with the ball, defended by Jones. Brown the pass to Valanciunas. And he drops it in from the low post.
Most any coach loves points coming off assists.
The Pelicans have gone 7 of 13 from the field here in the fourth. Here's Williamson. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Williamson's got 10 points here in the second half.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Now, here's Valanciunas. Ray, we've had a couple of NBA Cups in the book already. What have you thought of it so far?
A little added excitement and interest early in the regular season, and I'm all for it. Between that and the play-in, I think the NBA's done a great job to kind of make every part of the calendar relevant.
And the first one drops.
Boy, Valanciunas, a mountain of a man, a solid big guy who scores well and provides a lot of length and muscle inside.
Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Trey Murphy's checked in for Herbert Jones. Poole comes in for Hawkins. And Murray subbed in for Jose Alvarado. And so he hits both. The Pelicans have gone 8 of 14 from the floor here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Nisi. And here is Poole. And there's the whistle. That's going to go on Christian Brown. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
Williamson finds Murray.
2 minutes remaining.
Fires from deep.
2 minutes.
Rebound by the Nuggets. There's 1:54 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Johnson. It's good, and it's his 6th make against 11 attempts.
And haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
And if it doesn't, this is only going to get uglier. I mean, that's no way to defend a player of his caliber.
And it's the Nuggets with the ball, following the miss by DeJounte Murray. Out left to the wing. Valanciunas with a screen on Murray. Clock at 6. Pickett, no good. Well, for New Orleans, shooting at a decent 44% clip here.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Denver.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win, a game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most
will try to forget.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
The stats tell us that the winner of the first game is a big favorite to come out on top in the overall series.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Jokic.
And you have to love the effort he put forth on the glass. He played with the fire no one else could match as he chased down those rebounds.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Williamson against Johnson. And the shot goes in.
Just straight tricking the defender with the shot fake. This is how it's done.
And so it's Denver taking care of business in this one. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
So now let's send it over to the sideline where Allie LaForce is standing by with our player of the game.
Nicola, I heard the fans chanting for you, saying MVP. How special is that?
I mean, I think it's funny, to be honest. I think that there's a better player than me that's going to win an MVP. I'm just trying to play really good team basketball. That's all I'm trying to do.
MVP talks? That's just funny talk to Nicola, guys.
As always, Allie, we appreciate it. And that about wraps it up. So for Allie LaForce and my colleagues here at the table, Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for being with us. And now our player of the game, Nikola Jokic.